Hey guys, this is Allie Greenstone from Mary's Medicinals. I'm here with Chad, Drew. This is Pot Talk on World Viral TV.
All right, Music Buzz Live. We're back here in Studio A, and it is time for Pot Talk.
Pot Talk. What up, y'all? How very excited. We're totally honored, as always, dude. What's up?
Yeah,
What's the theme music? What up?
yeah.
Pot Talk. Pot Talk. Talk about pot.
Chris loves that one.
Talk about pot.
All right.
It's official now.
Yeah.
We're totally humble to have Extract Craft in the house. We got Colby on the couch.
What's up, Colby? Thanks for coming down, man. He's got his setup.
Yeah,
the full.
He's got the whole Extract Craft going on.
That mic might be off.
Uh-oh.
Let's try this one. Are we good here?
That one's off too. I just heard the drum roll, I think.
It's like it's
How's that?
It's like it's top 5
There
time.
we go.
Yeah, here, use this one.
Sorry about that.
That'll work.
Yeah. No, we're good now.
So what the deal is here is we've got the full setup with Extract Craft. We're going to kind of get a little overview, but first, let's get a little rundown on what exactly Extract Craft is.
Yeah, guys, thanks for having us. I mean, we were happy to come on. Extract Craft is basically a company that created a little in-home, extraction machine. It's
Initially for the kitchen. Right?
Yes, a home appliance.
Right, a home appliance
for people.
Yep.
And because that was one of the big problems out there. You got people blowing themselves up left and right.
Right. Yeah.
Amateurs trying to use butane and everything else. And so our creator, Lee Sutherland, he created this basically for an at-home, machine that people could use safely and simply.
Right.
Just to do their own extractions. So,
Okay.
and it uses alcohol, as grain alcohol as a solvent.
Right. So you use it. A lot of folks have used it. Like I'm totally the worst cook in the world. So I think that you extract shit out of rosemary. Am I right?
You can do anything.
And basil
any
and all
botanical
that.
matter. Yep. Any herb out of your garden, rosemary, lavender.
That's crazy because I have a favorite herb right here. and
it's my favorite herb
yeah,
also.
This is Ghost Train Haze #9, and I love it. And
So walk us through a little bit of how we would extract some oil out of here and what we would need to get started.
Yeah, absolutely. So if let's assume, obviously, we're talking cannabis.
Yeah.
it's
Because I've
pot talk,
never
right?
tried this, and I've always kind of been interested about how this process goes down. Because
Right.
you hear people talk about it, and I'm always the guy that's like, I mean, I kind of get what they're saying, but not totally.
Yeah. Yeah, no, extraction is one of those things. A lot of people just don't fully understand how to do it. This machine simplifies it. So
Okay.
basically what you're doing is you're taking some grain alcohol. I brought a little bit here, a little Everclear.
Ooh, is that alcohol?
We got shot glasses.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Some Everclear. Now, granted, I brought some lavender this time. I was gonna say, Chad, you wanna help me out here? So what we do is we're gonna mix. Right, lavender's one of the best. So if you want to go ahead and dump the lavender, just
All
Yep.
of it.
Yep, just go ahead and
No
dump the whole
holds
thing
barred.
down. And
Oh, so it actually goes into the alcohol.
yep, the alcohol is going to extract all the oil.
Okay, so for
So-
those listening on the podcast right
That's
now,
probably
what's
good.
going on is we have a mason jar about 2/3 full of grain alcohol, and we just dumped a sandwich baggie of
I
what is it,
really only
rosemary?
dumped maybe about 3/8 to a half ounce. Half ounce to an ounce actually
Of
shake
rosemary.
right there. Yeah.
Okay.
Shake rosemary. That's
and it's now in
Lavender.
It's in lavender, whatever.
Yep.
It's in the mason jar now.
It's in the mason jar. So what you're going to do, assuming it's cannabis, is you're just going to soak it for about a couple minutes.
Okay.
You know, a lot of people will soak a little bit longer. With cannabis, you don't need to. The grain alcohol will strip the terpenes and the oil out quickly. So the nice thing is you just kind of agitate it a little bit. We don't even recommend that you grind, you know, before you put it in there. Just maybe break up your buds a little bit. That's about all you need.
Right.
Okay.
Cool.
Yep.
So you don't have to grind it all the way. You
No.
don't need to grind it for it. Cool.
Nope, it'll strip it right out.
Keep a lot of the trikes that way then.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Another thing that we always recommend is that you use frozen. You know, so throw your alcohol and your bud into the freezer the night before you're going to extract.
Okay.
Just to get it as cold as possible.
There you go.
Yep.
Interesting. And what
Makes
does the
sense.
coldness do exactly?
You know, it's really suspending a lot of the chlorophyll and the waxes.
Back in the day when they used to make hash, the most popular that everybody knows that comes in like big black balls of hash.
when they used
was-
to make hash?
Oh well,
Back in the day when
back
they
in the
used
day
to.
when they did it mechanically and cold extracted, it was with the bubble bags,
Okay.
and it was important to get it really really cold with the ice. You
Yep,
know what I mean? You use
exactly.
the ice to kind of
and,
agitate it.
and,
so.
and that's exactly what we're doing here. So you just throw it in the freezer the night before, and you're good. And really, you're just letting it soak for a couple minutes, not too long, because the longer you let it soak, the more chlorophyll you're going to pull out.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, so we just give it a couple minutes, and then really, and we can speed this up. We don't have to wait the whole couple minutes.
It's all good.
Yeah. So then there's a little strainer that it comes with. I'm gonna say, Chad, you wanna assist while I?
Is that all right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Chad's he's our Vanna White here today.
I haven't blown anything up before. So. Yeah. So.
You're almost as hot as Vanna White.
Oh, thank you.
So now what we've got a coffee filter or a filter of some
Yep.
kind.
So we have a strainer, and
We
then
have
and then the coffee filter just catches those fine particles. So go ahead and slowly pour it. Yep.
Slowly pouring into the strainer from the mason jar.
Yep. Just slowly pour it in, and it'll take a little time as it goes through, but until you get it all, and then. Yep, you just kind of let it flow into the crucible, as we call it.
So the most of the product is going to stay in the jar. Is that correct?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
you're never really gonna pull that out. You're just getting all the alcohol out.
Right, right,
Okay.
right.
And we use like a little ball jar. Really, you're gonna use about 10 ounces of alcohol at a time.
Okay.
That's what your crucible will hold. You know, and that's what I had in here was exactly 10 ounces.
Right, right.
So, and yeah, what do you think, Chad? Probably, how much?
Maybe a half ounce to an ounce
Yep.
of shake, dude. And I mean, that's going to be a pretty decent little home batch. If it's yielding what it's supposed to be yielding, what normal, other places do. Obviously, this is a little bit different because it doesn't have the gases and whatnot, but it's going to probably yield a good amount for some personal use. which is
Absolutely.
important.
Yeah, if you're using good, high quality buds, you should get anywhere from 1.5 grams to 3 grams for every 10 grams of bud.
Okay.
Right on.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
So without making a big mess.
And obviously you don't want to take. You
Chad.
spilled. You don't want to take what's
only
been
gonna make
in the
the table.
alcohol and try to smoke it in a pipe because that's
No.
how you blow up your
Yeah,
face.
there you go.
That's how you blow up your face.
So
Yep.
then you take that,
Yep.
and then you
So-
put that inside of that.
This goes into the machine now.
Oh.
Your alcohol solvent with your oil in it, and now the machine's going to do all the work. So you just screw it in, and then drop your lid on, and the lid basically will now once you plug in and you can start it on the front with just a push of a button, or it runs on an app. And the app,
An
I
app,
heard about that.
wow.
That's pretty cool.
Yep, the app will tell you time. It'll tell you temperature. It'll tell you the vacuum seal that you have. This will vacuum instantly, and basically then you're going to run the machine depending on how much alcohol solution you have in there and how much water content was in your actual nugs. 2 to 4 hours if you have a full crucible.
Okay. So then after that 2 to 4 hours, what happens?
Once basically what's happening is your alcohol is condensing, so it boils off. One of the nice things is we're putting this under vacuum. Normally
Right.
alcohol is going to boil at about 173 degrees.
Right.
We're boiling it at body temperature.
Wow.
Yeah, 96 to 105 degrees. The machine doesn't go above 105.
Right.
We're not burning off any terpenes. We're preserving everything.
Very cool.
Yeah, and that what'll happen is the alcohol will boil. It'll condense on the lid and then roll off the sides and collect around the side.
And that's
separate.
where you get the oils from.
Yep, your oil will be
Finished
left in
product.
your crucible.
Oh, it's left in there. Okay.
And your alcohol will be along the side.
Right.
Wow.
Yep.
And then you can take that and you
use
can
it
mix
again.
mix it into butter, or
Yeah.
you can put it on top of a bowl if you wanted to.
You can boil the alcohol down to where it's a tincture. And make your own tinctures. You can take it further. You can mix it with oils, cooking oils, or you can just take it down to basically straight down to a wax.
Crazy.
So sick.
Yeah.
So sick.
Science is an
Game
amazing
changer,
thing.
dude.
Science.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Dude, I had some of the Mass Roots family reach out to me and tell me about this. Definitely love the Mass Roots family. And
Oh, they're great, aren't they?
Dude, and as soon as this came, I was like, one of your boys, Troy, came down, and love Troy. What's up, Troy? And
What up, Troy?
he came down and showed me, and like he had these little containers of the rosemary and the basil and all this other cooking shit I don't know. But then there was also some like resin, some wax, and stuff like that. And that's a game changer, folks. Like you need to go to extractcraft.com. How much are they?
$4.99.
$499. A little bit of shipping.
We just started shipping. And we'll have a World Viral TV. Coupon code up for free shipping.
Okay.
Cool.
So, yep.
Take the shipping away if you do a World Viral.
Absolutely. Save
That's
you $30
awesome.
on the shipping.
And
Very
you got to
cool.
think about it in a way that, like, yeah, that's a bit of an investment, but you're going to get years and years of use out of this thing. You're
Right.
going to up your enjoyability of your cannabis or whatever it is that you're extracting, and you're not going to have to blow up your house.
Well,
Exactly.
yeah.
You're going to
And-
save a garage.
You can save a garage. And the nice thing is, it's for the people that want to know what's in their extracts.
Right.
Especially if you're growing at home, and maybe you're only growing 6 plants, but at least you know what's you've
What
been
you got.
growing with. Yeah,
Hell
what you
yeah.
got.
Totally.
And so now you can, grain alcohol is food safe and everything else. You have a clean product.
So what kind of warranty comes with it? Is there a warranty? Is it a limited warranty?
1 year full warranty.
Okay.
Yep. So if you ever have any issues, whatsoever, we'll take care of everything. You
Right
just
on.
call in, email into us, let us know. We'll send you a new unit with a return label. You can send your old unit back. And we'll take care of it.
That's
Perfect.
awesome, dude. Every
Perfect.
person that I've talked to and mentioned it to, like every one of them hates it. Like they would never see themselves ever doing it ever. I mean, dude,
It's an easy product to get
It is,
behind,
dude.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
and
is.
and that was one of the big things. There's nothing else out there that's safe for people to extract with. I mean,
I've never heard of anything.
Yeah.
no.
I mean, all you ever hear about extracting is horror stories,
Right.
Yeah.
you know?
Well, that's where the cannabis industry is definitely getting a bad name or a black eye. There's only so many things that they can hit us with that's bad with this miraculous plant, dude.
Yeah.
And public safety, I really don't think people jump off buildings because they have, pharmaceuticals in them instead, you know what I mean? And it's been released that way, but the only other bad thing has always been blowing shit up. And
Yeah.
this makes it so
You can use this in an apartment, any home whatsoever. It's safe. It's all vacuum sealed. There's no smell. So your
I was
neighbors
going to
aren't
ask, how is the smell?
Oh, there is none.
Yeah?
Your neighbors
Okay.
aren't going to freak out. The only
Wow.
smell you're going to have is basically when you're mixing,
Right.
out when you're opening your bag to mix. Once you put it in the machine, it's odorless.
Huh.
Great.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I
So
mean-
you're going to smell more when you're smoking the shit than when you're making it.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
So cool.
Very
And,
cool.
one nice thing, I just coming from the smoking industry, it was cool because I realized I can now take my oil rig and use grain alcohol to clean it out and then put it back into the machine and boil that off
Recycling.
and reclaim all my
Dude,
oil.
wow, that's
Yeah.
it. That's an advanced version of scraping your pipes.
Exactly.
waste.
No more dumping,
Zero
dumping-
waste.
Yeah, zero waste. You're not dumping that stuff down the drain now. You can just reclaim it all.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Dude, full extent.
Yeah.
We're so blessed that you came by, man.
Yeah,
and
thanks
we
for
really
having me,
appreciate
guys.
you being part of the World Viral family.
Yeah,
dude.
thank you guys so
Definitely.
much for your support. And where, again, can we find you guys online?
Extractcraft.com.
All right.
You can check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any of those. But yeah, check out the video on the website. We're going to have recipes and everything because it goes well beyond cannabis.
For sure, it totally
Yeah,
does.
totally.
You'll see them around a lot on World Viral. So
Absolutely.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for coming
Thanks,
down, man.
Colby.
Cheers
Yeah,
to
yeah,
Extract
thanks, guys.
Craft. We will be right back with All Chiefs. This is Music Buzz Live.
Music Buzz Live on World Viral TV.
This day, and I do wish to experience it again. I'll choose this day as the best now.